Today we witness the most evil and heinous abuse of power in the history of our country. Very sad thing to watch.
Former President Donald Trump not holding back just hours after facing a judge for the first time on federal criminal charges stemming from his handling of classified documents. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 10. I'm Tom Haines in for Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Former President Trump entered a not guilty plea at the Miami courthouse this afternoon. He did not speak and was stoic during the hearing.
But a shift in tone tonight as he rallied supporters in Bedminster, New Jersey, saying he had every right to have these documents and calling the indictment a, quote, sham. Fox's Lauren Blanchard joins us now live in Miami tonight with a reaction from really an historic day in court today. Lauren.
Yeah, Tom, Courtney, and what we heard from the former president's attorneys earlier today is that he was defiant going into that federal courthouse here in Miami. And in this roughly 30-minute speech we just heard him give in New Jersey, we heard that exact same tone. He is defiant. He thinks this is politically motivated. Former President Donald Trump is back home Tuesday evening, maintaining his 37-count federal indictment is politically motivated.
Political persecution like something straight out of a fascist or a communist nation.
During his arraignment in Miami, his lawyer entered his plea with a special spin, saying, quote, "We certainly plead not guilty." He was ordered to not discuss the case with any potential witnesses. The former president silent and stoic in front of the judge. But afterward,
We're a nation in decline. And then they do this stuff, and you see where the people are. We love the people.
Not to miss an opportunity to campaign, Trump stopped by a famous Cuban restaurant in Miami to meet supporters who sang to him ahead of his 77th birthday Wednesday.
Some birthday, we got a government that's out of control.
Outside the federal courthouse, hundreds of pro-Trump and dozens of anti-Trump protesters turned out, including this man dressed in prison stripes who was detained after rushing Trump's motorcade.
Enough is enough. Enough with the lies.
I'm here to support him. I had 37 counts, felony counts. It's just horrible, and it's dividing our nation.
And Trump aide Walt Nauta, who is named as a co-conspirator in this indictment and faces 6 felony charges, he did not enter a plea today, and that's because he did not have local counsel. Instead, he has to come back to this courthouse in 2 weeks in order to formally be arraigned. Tom, Courtney?
Yeah, an extraordinary day indeed down there in South Florida. Lauren, thanks.